Hello, dear RBI Grade B aspirants, and guys, if you're preparing for the exam 2025, this session is for you. So guys, इस अल्ट्रा मैराथन सीरीज में हम ऑलमोस्ट सारे टॉपिक्स कवर कर रहे हैं और विद द हेल्प ऑफ प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस हम टारगेट कर रहे हैं ऑलमोस्ट हर टॉपिक को जो आपके एग्जाम में आपसे पूछा जा सकता है. सो गाइज, इन दिस सीरीज वी आर टारगेटिंग ऑलमोस्ट ऑल द टॉपिक्स दैट आर पोटेंशियल टॉपिक्स फॉर योर एग्जाम एंड दैट कुड बी आस्क्ड टू यू इन द एग्जाम. So guys, this is the second part of your ultra marathon series. If you have not watched the first part, do go watch it. It was based on grammatical aspect of the language. So do watch that. Today we'll be focusing on the vocabulary part. And guys, don't forget to like the session, please. Don't forget to subscribe. That is the least you can do for all the efforts that we put in for you. And guys, happy festival season to all of you. I think it has already started, and we are also very keen to provide you the savings, the benefit of savings to you, like the government. So we are launching a Shubh Navratri offer, which is only valid till day after tomorrow. Now we are offering different discounts on different courses, and for RBI Grade B we are offering flat 75% discount on our courses. The coupon code is Capital Festival 75. So guys, the link is given in the description of the video. You can go check out the link, or I can also tell you about a very simple way of getting around it. You can just go to your browser and search for edutab.in. You'll land on our homepage. Therein you'll see all the tabs for our exams, and the first tab is RBI Grade B. You click on that and you'll find different courses available to you, different combos available to you, and we are offering flat 75% discount on all our combo courses. So choose whichever is relevant to you. You can find the best best choice for yourself, and make it count, make your journey productive and fruitful for yourself. All right, guys, so let's start with the session, guys. So today we'll be practicing 60 questions, guys, and at the end of the session I'll also give you a homework question. So guys, your aim is to to be participative, to be receptive, and participate in all the questions. Be it wrong, be it right, nobody is judging you, but make sure that you do answer so that you get to calibrate where you stand and which sections do you need to focus upon. So we'll be practicing 60 good questions today, good high level questions, and the purpose is to provide you exam simulation, right? The kind of questions you might face in the exam. So let's practice them questions. They're based on double fillers, single fillers, word usage based questions. Then there are a couple of cloze test as well. So we'll practice all these questions. We'll target the vocabulary today, and let's begin. So guys, you'll have 1 minute for every question, and you are supposed to answer within that 1 minute. All right, so your time starts now. First is a double filler based question, and each sentence below contains 2 blanks. So choose the option. You have to choose the right pair of words to be used in the context of the sentence, guys. So the first question is: the unprecedented rise in cyber attacks has not only dashed vulnerabilities in corporate infrastructures, but also dashed the urgency for a robust cyber security framework. Yes, guys. Your options are mitigated, downplayed, exposed, underscored, identified, neutralized, triggered, delayed, or reinforced, reversed. Yes, guys, please let's be participative, and let's try to answer to the best of our abilities here. So we have to find the right pair of words. So guys, there is a simple trick that we use in in vocabulary based questions, which is elimination method, guys. So you use elimination method to get to the the most apt or the closest option possible. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Shreya. Welcome again, guys. I remember you from the last time you were here, and I think you are regular subscribers of our channel. So this will definitely benefit you in your to understand where you stand in your vocabulary. Yes, guys. So the unprecedented rise in cyber attacks. So we are talking about a critical part here. Has not only dashed vulnerabilities. That means that how prone the corporate infrastructure are towards the attacks, but also dash the urgency. Need, that means need for robust cyber security framework. So how do you eliminate? So the unprecedented rise in cyber attacks has not only mitigated, mitigate is to lessen, to bring it down. So it has lessened. The cyber attacks do not lessen the vulnerability. Exposed, yes. Identified, maybe. Triggered vulnerabilities, you don't trigger vulnerabilities, they are already there. But let's see, potentially answer. Reinforced, you don't reinforce something. So triggered can be eliminated. Now exposed, identified, and reinforced. So cyber attacks has not only exposed, identified or reinforced vulnerabilities in the corporate infrastructures, but also dash the urgency. Underscored means highlight, neutralized means to make someone ineffective, and reversed is to change it. No guys, they have not reversed the urgency. They have exposed, not only the exposed the vulnerabilities in corporate infrastructures, but also underscored the urgency. That means highlighted the urgency for a robust security framework. So option B is your correct answer. Very good, Guru Raja. कोई बात नहीं श्रेय, it's okay, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. We all make mistakes and we learn from our mistakes and get better at them. So galtiyan guys, to be human is to err. Alright guys, chale guys, let's go to the next question. Question number 2. While the minister's statement sought to dash public anxiety, its ambiguous tone only dash further speculation across media circles. Yes guys, so you have 1 minute to answer this. While the minister's statement sought to dash public anxiety, inflame, pacify, ignore, validate, या address public anxiety, its ambiguous tone only curtailed, intensified, reduced, eliminated, या diluted speculation across media circles. See guys, while is used to give contradiction guys. See guys, when the while is used to give contradiction, right? So while the statements, minister's statement sought to, what it was intended to dash public anxiety. So when the public is anxious, what do ministers do? They calm them down. So inflame, so are they going to inflame anxiety? No. Pacify means to calm down. Yes. Ignore public anxiety. You don't ignore anxiety, but let's keep it potentially relevant. Validate? No. Address? Yes. But ignore again is not possible. So while the minister's statement sought to pacify or address public anxiety, it's ambiguous. Ambiguous means unclear tone only, or confusing tone only intensified further speculations, or diluted. Clear answer is you don't dilute speculation. The ambiguous tone of the statement will intensify the speculation across media circles. So option B is your correct answer. Very good Guru Raja, very good Shreya, very good Bijoy. Very well done guys. Keep it up. Proud of you. चले guys, so अब ऐसे आंसर करना है आपने, and you have to look at the questions and answer in the chat box. Let's go. Question number 3. The auditor's report, though highly technical, was dash enough to be dashed by stakeholders unfamiliar with financial jargon. The auditor's report, though highly technical, was dash enough to be dashed by stakeholders unfamiliar with financial jargon. Yeah, guys, I'm sure you'll definitely like the level of questions you are going to face today. Very good, Bijoy. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Hari. Well tried. Yes, guys. So the auditor's report, though means they are trying to give a contradiction here. Though highly technical, the auditor's report was simplistic, possible. Convoluted is confusing. lucid, clear. Obscure, obscure, again confusing. Partial is not complete. Was partial enough to be, no, doesn't make sense. So either lucid or simplistic in the first blank. Was simplistic or lucid enough to be analyzed by or comprehended by? So the auditor's report, though highly technical, was, I think it is lucid and comprehended. It was lucid enough to be comprehended by stakeholders, even unfamiliar with the financial jargon. So even they were able to comprehend it. So option C is the correct answer. All right, Hari. ऑप्शन ए भी था पोटेंशियली सिंपलिस्टिक की वजह से, लेकिन सेकंड जो एनालाइज था ना, वो फाइनेंशियल जार्गन को एनालाइज कैसे करेंगे अगर वो उनको पता ही नहीं है, तो अनफेमिलियर है तो उनको समझना पड़ेगा. तो दैट्स व्हाई ऑप्शन सी इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. चलेगा इस क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. सो ये अब आज हम वोकैबुलरी पे फोकस कर रहे हैं. वी आर टारगेटिंग वोकैबुलरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस टुडे. सो वील हैव डिफरेंट मिक्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, सिंगल फिलर, डबल फिलर्स, क्लोज टेस्ट, वर्ड यूजेज, एंड यू विल लव देम. So do watch the session till the end and do enjoy it to the fullest, guys. Or at the end, I'll also give you a homework question. You have to answer that. So guys, this is again a challenge for you. So today, let's see how many questions you get right and how many questions you get wrong. And out of 60 questions at the end, I'll ask you your final score and be honest about it. Let's see where we stand and if we need to work in, which direction do we need to work in, and what areas we need to focus upon, all right? So take it as a challenge, and at the end, we'll see who scores the best, all right? So question number 4, the long, okay, let's start this again. The long-standing border dispute between the two nations was momentarily dashed after high-level diplomatic talks, only to be dashed again by cross-border skirmish. India, China, right? Good example of the same statement. So the long-standing border dispute between the two nations was momentarily dashed after high-level diplomatic talks, only to be dashed again by cross-border skirmish. So was momentarily resolved, momentarily settled, momentarily subdued, momentarily avoided, or momentarily addressed after high-level diplomatic talks, only to be extended again, discussed again, reignited again, ignored again, or weakened again by cross-border skirmish. All right, Guru Raja. You don't extend. See, if there is a cross-border skirmish, that means there has been an incidence of clash. That means there has been a incidence of fight between two countries. So if there is fight, then I don't think the long-standing border dispute, which was momentarily, paused, or it was not happening, but it again reignited because of the cross-border skirmish. So you don't extend it, right? You don't discuss it. It can be reignited, and ignored is not possible, or weakened. So subdued after high-level diplomatic talks, only to be reignited again, or only it was addressed after high-level diplomatic talks, only to be weakened again. So guys, I think the clear answer is option number C here, that the long-standing border dispute between the two nations was momentarily subdued. That means it was calmed down by the diplomatic talks. It was after the high-level diplomatic talks, it was calm, but it again reignited after the cross-border skirmish. So option C is your correct answer here, guys. Right? अच्छे लेवल के क्वेश्चंस हैं, मजे आ रहे हैं. Yes, कुछ गलत भी होंगे. It's okay. We learn. Subdue करना. Subdue means to calm someone, pacify someone. Right, and then only to be dashed again by cross-border skirmish. That means it was again, the long-standing border dispute was reignited again. So the border dispute is not extended again or discussed again. See, why not A? When something is resolved, it is done for always, Guru Raja. I understand why you were confused between A and B. B तो नहीं हो सकता. नहीं, settle or resolve means you have completely settled this issue. So it doesn't come back again. That's what resolve or settle means. But subdue means to calm something, to pacify something momentarily. All right. So option C was your correct answer, guys. All right. Question number 5. The whistleblower's revelations dash a culture of negligence and dash within the agency that had long evaded public scrutiny. So the whistleblower कौन होता है? जो कोई पर्दाफाश करता है, जिसको हम बोलते हैं ना सीटी बजाने वाला, मतलब जो दुनिया के सामने कोई छुपी हुई बात लेके आता है, तो पर्दाफाश करने वाला. सो द विसल ब्लोअर रेवल्यूशंस विंडिकेटेड, uncovered, highlighted, distorted, or denied a culture of negligence and transparency, accountability, impunity, justice, or integrity within the agency that had long evaded public scrutiny. Very good, Rajnikant. You should never give up in life. Losers give up, winners don't. Winners may fall down on the way, but they will always pick themselves up and learn to do better. Guru Raja, C is C, okay. Yes, guys. Very good, Hari. Yes, guys, the whistleblower. So, whistleblower revelation. So, that means he has brought something out to the public. So, vindicate is to free someone from the charges. Incorrect. Uncovered, yes. Possible. Highlighted, possible. Distorted to mean that means to disfigure, or distort means basically means to distract from something. So it does not distract, distort. That means to have aberrations. And denied a culture, no. Clearly either B or C. So uncovered a culture of negligence and accountability. If they were accountable, then what is to uncover? What is to reveal? If there is revelations, that means kuch to pardafash hua hai. So no. Yes, correct answer is option C. So the whistleblower's revelations highlighted a culture of negligence and impunity. Impunity is when you do something wrong without fear within the agency that had long evaded public scrutiny. Very well done, guys. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Hari. Keep it up. All right, guys. Question number 6. The global markets brace for volatility. Central banks, as global markets brace for volatility, central banks are attempting to dash inflation without dash economic growth. So, as global markets brace for volatility, central banks are attempting to escalate inflation, curb inflation, regulate inflation, suppress inflation, or ignite inflation without stifling, derailing, restoring, inciting, or risking economic growth. Yes, guys, what do you say? Guys, elimination method. The simplest way is to eliminate. Can you escalate inflation? When there is volatility in the global markets, can you escalate inflation? No. Curb, yes. Control, regulate, all right, possible. Suppress, possible. Do you ignite inflation? No. And let's look at the next blank. Central banks are attempting to curb, regulate, or suppress inflation without derailing, possible, without restoring economic growth. What is the point of then curbing inflation or regulating inflation? No. Without inciting, you don't incite economic growth. Incorrect. Yes, guys, what is the correct answer here? So, as global markets brace for volatility, what is volatility? When there is, when there is, when people are not sure, when the markets are, falling and rising suddenly without any indicators, without any, they're volatile. They can fall or they can pick up whenever they want. So, as the global markets brace, as they secure themselves for volatility, central banks like RBI, they are attempting to curb inflation without derailing economic growth. So without tempering or without affecting economic growth, the central banks are attempting to curb inflation. So option B was your correct answer. ये किसी से भी नहीं हुआ guys? ज़्यादा मुश्किल हो गए क्या? Are the questions too difficult to handle? Guys, ये RBI है. Come on. You probably read this every day. Editorials, articles, periodicals. I hope you do read them. And you should, because such you should be well versed with the terminology that is used in this sphere of the exam. RBI, that's central bank of the country, guys. You need to understand how without derailing or without curbing and all such words. So these are used on a frequent basis, daily basis, in your editorials, articles, periodicals. Do read them and do learn them. All right. Question number 7, guys. Chaliye. The legal fraternity was sharply divided. The legal fraternity was sharply divided over the verdict, which some deemed dash in principle, but others viewed as dash in its execution. So the legal fraternity was sharply divided over the verdict, which some deemed righteous, arbitrary, ethical, flawed, or biased in principle, but others viewed as flawed in its execution, moral in its execution, brutal in its execution, justified in its execution, or consistent in its execution. Guys, at least give it a try. At least attempt the questions. What is the worst that can happen? Probably it would be a wrong answer. Nobody's going to, laugh at you, or nobody's going to criticize you. It's okay to make mistakes, but at least attempt the answers. Otherwise, you'll never know if I was thinking, if I was, assuming it right or not. So the legal fraternity was sharply divided. That means some had one opinion, the others had other opinions, right? So which some deemed righteous, arbitrary. Arbitrary is doesn't make any sense. Ethical is possible. Flawed in principle possible. Biased in principle possible. But consistent in execution, no. Justified in execution possible. Brutal in execution, or flawed in execution. Yes, guys, what do you say? This is again a good one. No one? What is happening, guys? No one is ready to answer the question. How so? This is confusing. Right. See, guys, righteous is, see, you don't have righteousness in principles, righteousness in law. So, and not flawed in its execution. Flawed in principle, but justified in its execution, or ethical in principle. So, guys, it was ethical, but it was brutal in its execution. So correct answer is option C, that it was forced upon the people. So it was ethical in principle, but it was very inappropriately executed. So it was brutally executed. Alright guys, जल्दी से सेशन को लाइक कर लीजिए guys. Come on, क्या कर रहे हो? That is the least you can do. जल्दी से thumbs up का बटन दबा दीजिए. And I hope that we are going to help you. आगे अच्छे questions भी आएंगे guys. Don't worry. Just wait it out. ठीक है? चलिए question number 8. Despite an elaborate marketing campaign, the product failed to dash its intended audience or dash significant market share. This is an easy one, guys. Despite means contradiction, right? So despite an elaborating marketing campaign, the product failed to alienate its audience, attract its audience, mislead its audience, engage its audience, or confuse its audience, or acquire market share, capture market share, retain market share, undermine market share, or dominate market share. No, Dinesh, law can be, see, verdict can be brutally executed. It can be, see, it's about a verdict in a case. So the legal fraternity was divided on the verdict that was given by the jury on one particular case. It was ethical in its principle, but it was brutally executed. That it was not, there can be decisions which are, ethical, but are brutal in execution, right? Why not why moral in execution? Because it doesn't make any sense that execution is moral, or justified could be possible, but then you don't have flawed in principle. So that is why we eliminated all that. Previous session homework, Omkar. Right, point तो अच्छा है आपका. ओमकार, जस्ट ड्रॉप अस एन ईमेल. और चलो छोड़ो, मैं आपको ऐसा करता हूँ, जो नेक्स्ट सेशन में आएगा ना, नेक्स्ट सेशन में मैं आपको विच इज़ डे आफ्टर टुमारो, ठीक है? तो टुडे इज ट्यूसडे, वेडनेसडे, थर्सडे 6 PM. तो आई डिस्कस दोज आंसर्स विद यू फर्स्ट थिंग इन द क्लास. आप मेल करोगे, फिर मैं करूँगा, फिर रिप्लाई आएगा, बहुत टाइम लग जाएगा. तो डे आफ्टर टुमारो एंड वुड बी अवेलेबल टू एवरीवन. फेयर इनफ. तो आज वाले सेशन का भी होमवर्क और जो फर्स्ट लेक्चर था उसका भी होमवर्क मैं आपको नेक्स्ट लेक्चर के फर्स्ट स्टार्टिंग में आपके साथ डिस्कस करता हूँ. फेयर इनफ. Yes, guys, what do you say? B or D? Despite an elaborate marketing campaign, the product failed to alienate, no sense, mislead, engage possible, confuse, doesn't make sense. So attract or engage its audience, or undermine, no guys, capture the market share. So yes, option B is your correct answer. Very well done. Very good Dinesh, very good Deepika, very good Abhijit, sorry. Very good Shrey, very good Hari, very good Guru Raja. Keep it up guys. चलिए, थैंक यू फॉर द इनपुट. मैं भूल ही गया था उनको ओमकार, राइट, बट नाउ आई रिमेंबर, मुझे करवाना है. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में आई मेक श्योर आई डू इट. ठीक है, चलिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 गाइस. हर राइटिंग स्टाइल दो रिचली डिस्क्रिप्टिव often tends to dash from narrative arc, thereby dash the pace of the novel. So her writing style, though richly descriptive, often tends to deviate, align, digress, focus या intensify from the narrative arc, thereby dash the pace of the novel, enhancing, disrupting, hampering, accelerating or quickening. Very good Ashish. Very good Shreya. See, though tells you there is a contradiction. So her writing style, though richly descriptive, often tends to deviate, possible, align from the narrative arc. Then what is the deviation here? Digress, yes, deviate. Focus, doesn't make sense. Intensify, doesn't make any sense. So deviate or digress. So often tends to deviate or digress from the narrative arc, thereby enhancing the pace of the novel or hampering the pace of the novel. So if you enhance, then there should not be any contradiction. Yes, correct answer is option number C. Very good Guru Raja, very good Hari. Keep it up guys. So her writing style, though richly descriptive, often tends to digress. That means digress also means deviate from the narrative arc, thereby hampering the pace of the novel. So option C is the correct answer. Very good Dinesh. Chale guys, question number 10. The tribunal's final ruling was both dash in its logic and dash in its legal implications, setting a precedent for years to come. So the tribunal's final ruling was both. Both means they have to be the same word. I mean the same tone. Both the words have to be in the same tone. So ruling was both dash in its logic and dash in its legal implications. Confusing in its logic, coherent in its logic, biased in its logic, narrow in its logic, or emotional in its logic. I think this is an easy one here. Very good Shreya. So not confusing or biased in its logic, that will not set precedent for the years, or narrow or emotional in its logic. Clearly the answer is it is coherent in its logic and profound in its legal application, setting a precedent for the years to come. Very good Guru Raja. No Ashish. So how will a biased ruling will set a precedent for years to come? And trivial is very small. Trivial matters, small, tiny matters. So it's tiny in its legal application. Doesn't make any sense, Ashish. Very good, Hari. Keep it up, guys. Chaliye, let's move to question number 11. The journalist's article was meticulously researched and presented a dash perspective on a subject that was otherwise shrouded in sensationalism. Guys, अब single filler आ रहे हैं, तो अब single filler को भी हमें try करना है, practice करना है. So let's try single filler based questions. So the journalist's article was meticulously researched and presented a dash perspective. So if it was meticulously researched, so what would it present? It would present a biased perspective, nuanced perspective, redundant perspective, cavalier perspective, or disjointed perspective on a subject that was otherwise shrouded in sensationalism. Very good Hari, very good Guru Raja, very good Shreya. Shreya, ये क्या आंसर होता है? B. B, okay. देखो biased, अगर meticulously research है तो biased तो नहीं होगा. Redundant, what is redundant? Useless, right? Which has no purpose. Doesn't make sense. Cavalier is brave. It presented a brave perspective on a subject that was shrouded in sensationalism. Disjointed, that means disconnected. Doesn't make any sense. Nuanced, that means a new look into the perspective, a different viewpoint. So the journalist article was meticulously researched and presented a new viewpoint of the perspective on a subject that was otherwise shrouded in sensationalism. So option not A, Dinesh, option B is the correct answer. How is a biased article is meticulously researched, Ashish? Biased क्या होता है? जब आप किसी एक की तरफ आपका मतलब किसी एक साइड को आप फेवर करते हो. बैलेंस्ड होता है जब आप दोनों तरफ से फेयर हो. अनफेयर को बोलते हैं बायस्ड। जब आप अनफेयर होते हो, किसी एक तरफ आपका इंक्लिनेशन होता है, उसको बोलते हैं बायस्ड, ठीक है। नुआंस्ड एक न्यू पर्सपेक्टिव, डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव। रिडंडेंट यूजलेस, कैविलियर ब्रेव, डिसजॉइंटेड, डिस्कनेक्टेड। Alright guys, question number 12. After weeks of negotiation, both parties reached a tentative agreement that was widely perceived as a dash compromise rather than a genuine resolution. तो आफ्टर वीक्स ऑफ नेगोशिएशन बोथ पार्टीज रीच्ड अ टेंटेटिव एग्रीमेंट, तो एग्रीमेंट पे पहुंच गए हैं वो, दैट वाज वाइडली परसीव्ड एज अ डैश कॉम्प्रोमाइज, जिसको कॉम्प्रोमाइज की तरह देखा जा रहा था, रादर देन अ जेन्युइन रेजोल्यूशन। सो इट वाज परसीव्ड एज अ कंक्लूसिव कॉम्प्रोमाइज, सुपरफिशियल कॉम्प्रोमाइज, बाइंडिंग कॉम्प्रोमाइज, यूनानिमस कॉम्प्रोमाइज और लॉफुल कॉम्प्रोमाइज। Very good, Hari. Very good, Shreya. So conclusive compromise doesn't make sense. Binding compromise, then how would it be without a general resolution? Unanimous, that means it was agreed by everyone. No. Lawful compromise or superficial? Superficial is ऊपर ऊपर से किया गया compromise, ठीक है। तो superficial is just for namesake, नाम का, so that's called superficial. So after weeks of negotiation, both parties reached a tentative agreement, not agreement, tentative agreement that was widely perceived as a superficial compromise rather than a genuine resolution. So option A is your correct answer here. No, Guru Raja. How would binding is something that has to be followed. So if it's a binding compromise, then it would be a resolution. Then all parties would be happy, but it was a tentative agreement and people were perceiving it or calling it as a compromise. So you don't have binding compromise, you have superficial compromise. भाई हाँ हाथ मिला लिया, चलो ठीक है यार बंद करते हैं, नाम का बस, ठीक है, कोई फाइनल एग्रीमेंट नहीं हुआ. सो दैट इज सुपरफिशियल. चले गाइस, क्वेश्चन नंबर 13. His consistent refusal to acknowledge past mistakes painted him as an dash leader, disconnected from both criticism and accountability. His consistent refusal to acknowledge past mistakes painted him as an dash leader, affable leader, apathetic leader, unrepentant leader, indulgent leader या evasive leader, disconnected from both criticism and accountability. यस गाइस, देखो एफेबल क्या होता है, लविंग, लविंग लीडर तो नहीं होगा वो. अपैथेटिक, जो कोई इमोशन शो नहीं करता. अनरिपेंटेंट, जिसको कोई अपनी गलती का नुकसान, रिपेंट करना क्या होता है, दुख मनाना. अनरिपेंटेंट, जिसको अपनी गलती का कोई दुख नहीं है, जिसको अपनी गलती का कोई असर नहीं है. इंडल्जेंट, जो लोगों में इंडल्ज होता है. इवेजिव, ये जो बच के भागता है. तो अपैथेटिक, अनरिपेंटेंट और इवेजिव हो सकता था. कोई बात नहीं हरी. तो अपैथेटिक होता है, मैंने बता दिया आपको, जिसका जो कोई इमोशन शो नहीं करता. ठीक है. सिंपैथेटिक क्या होता है, जो दूसरों की तरफ वो दिखाता है, सिंपैथी दिखाता है. उसका ऑपोजिट क्या होता है, अपैथेटिक. ठीक है, जो दूसरों की तरफ कोई इमोशन शो नहीं करता. अनरिपेंटेंट क्या होता है गाइस, अनरिपेंटेंट मतलब जिसको कोई दुख नहीं है अपने करने का, अपने कर्मों का कोई दुख नहीं है. और इवेजिव, जो बच के भागता है, तो उसको ही पेंटेड हिम एज एन अपैथेटिक लीडर नहीं, इमोशनलेस नहीं, इवेजिव नहीं, अनरिपेंटेंट, जिसको अपने करे पे कोई पछतावा नहीं है. ठीक है. चले गए. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 14. द पॉलिसी वॉज ड्राफ्टेड इन सच अ कॉन्वोल्यूटेड मैनर. कॉन्वोल्यूटेड अभी थोड़ी देर पहले मैंने आपको बताया था ना. अगर आप याद रखो तो वो वर्ड रिपीट होते हैं और वो क्लिक करेंगे आपको. ठीक है, अगर आपकी रेगुलर रीडिंग हैबिट होगी तो. ठीक है. The policy was drafted in such a convoluted manner that it dash even legal experts and led to contradictory interpretations. So enlightened, perplexed, fascinated, invigorated or satisfied. Very good, Shreya. See, the policy was drafted in such a convoluted manner. Convoluted का मतलब क्या होता है गाइस? लिख लो, अगर जो नए नए वर्ड सीख रहे हो ना, ये सेशन दोबारा देखना गाइस बाद में. ये सिर्फ आपके वो नहीं है, प्रैक्टिस नहीं है. इनमें बहुत सारे ऐसे वर्ड्स हैं जो आपको आने चाहिए, तो इनको बाद में देखना दोबारा और इन वर्ड्स का मीनिंग नोट करना. व्हाट इज कॉन्वोल्यूटेड? कंफ्यूजिंग. So the policy was drafted in such a convoluted, complicated manner, confusing manner that it dash even legal experts. Enlighten कर दिया उनको, no, fascinate कर दिया मतलब उनको surprise कर दिया, चकित कर मतलब खुश कर दिया. Invigorated उन्होंने मतलब उनको मंत्रमुग्ध कर दिया. Invigorate is to मंत्रमुग्ध करना. Satisfied, that means they have satisfied the legal experts. Or perplexed. What is perplexed? Confused. So the policy was drafted in such a convoluted manner that it perplexed even legal experts. What is perplexed? Confused. Confused even legal experts and led to contradictory interpretations. Next question, guys. The committee's recommendation to postpone the vote was met with fierce opposition, with many viewing it as an attempt to dash democratic procedure. So the committee's recommendation to postpone the vote was met with fierce opposition, with many viewing it as an attempt to dash democratic procedure. Uphold, nullify, circumvent, honor or defend. The committee's recommendation to postpone the vote was met with fierce opposition, with many viewing it as an attempt to uphold. Uphold होता है किसी को मतलब किसी को रिस्पेक्ट करना, कंटिन्यू करना. टू अपहोल्ड इट्स प्रोसेस. नलिफाई उसको खत्म कर देना. सरकमवेंट उसको बाईपास करना. ऑनर मतलब उसकी रिस्पेक्ट करना. डिफेंड उसको रोकना. तो नॉट एन अटेम्प्ट टू डिफेंड और ऑनर और अपहोल्ड इट, आइदर नलिफाई और सरकमवेंट. व्हाट डू यू से गाइस? वेरी गुड श्रेय, वेरी गुड गुरु राजा, वेरी गुड हरी. नलिफाई होता है उसको खत्म कर देना, बिल्कुल जीरो कर देना, मतलब कैंसिल कर देना. तो डेमोक्रेटिक प्रोसीजर को कैंसिल कर रहे हैं या बाईपास कर रहे हैं. सरकमवेंट क्या होता है? टू बाईपास. वेरी गुड गौरव, वेल ट्राइड दिनेश. तो वो उसको जीरो नहीं कर रहे, वो उसको बाईपास कर रहे हैं डेमोक्रेटिक प्रोसीजर को. कि भाई अब अभी तुम्हें लग रहा है कि तुमने वोट को पोस्टपोन कर दिया है, तो तुम्हें लग रहा है कि आगे जाके कुछ और हो जाएगा, तुम मतलब बाईपास कर रहे हो जो डेमोक्रेटिक प्रोसीजर है उसको. तो मतलब अपनी खुद की मर्जी चला रहे हो, नॉट जीरो कर रहे हो उसको. राइट गौरव. नहीं अजरीना, इट्स नॉट नलिफाई, इट्स सरकमवेंट, बाईपास करना. तो यू आर बाईपासिंग मतलब यू आर नॉट फॉलोइंग द राइट प्रोसीजर, यू आर टेकिंग द एडवांटेज ऑफ बीइंग ऑन अ सर्टन पोस्ट, के जो कमेटी की जो आपको पोस्ट मिली है उसका आप गलत इस्तेमाल कर रहे हो. तो दैट इज द राइट चॉइस, नॉट नलिफाई. नलिफाई तो होता है वोट को कैंसिल ही कर दिया, अपने आप किसी को चूज करके बना दिया ये है हमारा लीडर, वो होता है नलिफाई द डेमोक्रेटिक प्रोसीजर. बट वोट को पोस्टपोन कर देना, लोगों का कहना क्या है कि आप बाईपास कर रहे हो. सो दैट इज वाई ऑप्शन सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. चले गाइस नेक्स्ट. अच्छा, कुछ नए तरह के वर्ड्स हैं गाइस, वर्ड यूजेज पे बेस्ड है. द वर्ड इज यूज्ड इन मल्टीपल सेंटेंसेस व्हिच इज गिवन इन बोल्ड टू यू. आइडेंटिफाई द सेंटेंसेस वेयर इट इज यूज्ड इनकरेक्टली, either grammatically or contextually. Okay, so you are given a word, you have to see, you have to find which of these sentences has used this word incorrectly. So this is a word based question. So you are given 4 options and you have to choose from the given combination. So the first word is temper, guys. I hope you do know what temper is. So he tempered his anger before speaking to the press. Second, the chef lost his temper after the dish was ruined. The bright colors tempered the otherwise dull painting. And fourth, she had a tempered taste in wine. Yes, guys. Now, these such questions are also asked in your competitive exams like RBI. So we should also prepare for it. Very good. The chef lost his temper. This is very well done. सोच लो गाइस अच्छे से एक बार क्या होना चाहिए यहाँ पे. पहले ठीक आंसर दे देते आप गाइस. ही टेम्पर्ड हिज एंगर नहीं होता. ठीक है, दिस इज इनकरेक्ट. द शेफ लॉस्ट हिज टेम्पर मतलब लॉस्ट हिज calm. The bright colors tempered, that means it added beauty to the dull painting, and she had a temper taste in wine. गाइज आई थिंक ये भी आपका गलत है. टेम्पर टेस्ट कुछ नहीं होता. द करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी. ठीक है, तो ऑप्शन सी इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. बी एंड सी वर करेक्ट. तो द शेफ लॉस्ट हिज टेम्पर, एक तो टेम्पर ये होता है और एक टेम्पर्ड होता है किसी चीज़ को सुंदर बना देना, टू फिक्स इट अकॉर्डिंग टू योर रिक्वायरमेंट. सो ऑप्शन बी एंड सी वर करेक्ट. तो ऑप्शन सी वॉज योर करेक्ट आंसर. वेरी गुड रोहित, कीप इट अप गाइज. ठीक है, चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. इंड्यूस. इंड्यूस करना उसने बोला है. उसने सेंटेंसेस दिए, सेंटेंसेस बोले हैं. द साइंटिस्ट यूज्ड अ केमिकल टू इंड्यूस स्लीप इन लैब रैट्स. हिज फियर ऑफ फेलियर इंड्यूस्ड हिम टू वर्क हार्डर. They were induced into trap by false promises. The magician induced a hat out of the air. Yes, guys. Induct से वर्ड बनता है guys, induce. What do you say, guys? नहीं, इंड्यूस के दो तीन मतलब होते हैं गाइस. देखना, इंड्यूस एक तो होता है जब हम कोई चीज़ इंडक्ट करते हैं, मतलब पहली बार इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं. तो जैसे स्लीप रैट्स में उन्होंने दवाई इंड्यूस की, इंट्रोड्यूस की मतलब इंडक्ट की. तो दिस इज करेक्ट. अगर आपको एक करेक्ट इन क्वेश्चन में पता है क्या होता है गाइस, अगर आपको ऐसे क्वेश्चन मिलते हैं तो ऑप्शन देखा करो. आपको एक फिक्स मिल गया कि यार ए तो कंफर्म्ड है मेरा. आप देखो ए किस किस में नहीं है. ये ऑप्शन एलिमिनेट हो गया, ये एलिमिनेट हो गया, ये एलिमिनेट हो गया, बचा बी और डी. अब यहाँ देखो ए एंड सी या ऑल एक्सेप्ट बी. दे वर इंड्यूस्ड इनटू ट्रैप बाय फॉल्स प्रोमिसेस, कि उनको झूठे वादे देके उनको फंसाया गया. एंड द मैजिशियन इंड्यूस्ड अ हैट आउट ऑफ थिन एयर. उसने एकदम से हवा में जादू करके वो निकाली. तो अब ए या सी या ऑल एक्सेप्ट बी. इंड्यूस्ड अ हैट आउट ऑफ थिन एयर, कोई चीज़ प्रोड्यूस करना नहीं होता. तो ओनली ए एंड सी वर करेक्ट. ऑप्शन बी इज योर करेक्ट आंसर है. वेरी वेल डन गाइस. अच्छे क्वेश्चन हैं, मजे आएंगे करने में, सीखने में. ठीक है, चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. कंसीड. कंसीड का मतलब क्या होता है? उसने सेंटेंस दिए हैं. द मिनिस्टर कंसीडेड डिफीट आफ्टर द इलेक्शन. शी कंसीडेड दैट द रिजल्ट्स वर नॉट आइडियल. द लॉयर कंसीडेड द विटनेस टू बी इनोसेंट and he refused to concede any territory in the negotiations. Yes guys, quickly quickly quickly. एक ही मिनट मिलेगा आपको एग्जाम में भी, इससे ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं मिलेगा एक क्वेश्चन पे, इससे ऐसे क्वेश्चंस के लिए. अरे 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 अरे, सॉरी सॉरी गुरु राजा. यार आपकी पता नहीं चैट क्यों डील, अरे सॉरी. सॉरी गाइज, लेट मी गो बैक एंड चेंज दिस. मैंने अगेन, लेट मी अगेन राइट. जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकेंड. मैं खुद ही भूल गया कि यहाँ पे हमें करेक्ट नहीं इनकरेक्ट ढूंढना था, सॉरी. और ये और कंफ्यूजिंग हो गया. अच्छा, अभी हमने क्या किया था इसमें, लॉस्ट इज टेम्पर वाला ठीक है, शी हैड टेम्पर, तो बी और सी में ठीक था, बाकी सब में ए और डी में गलत है, तो इसमें बी आंसर है. सॉरी गाइज, मैंने गलत देखा, माय बैड. आपकी चैट पता नहीं क्यों एक अपडेट नहीं हो रही थी, मुझे अब एकदम से देखने को मिला. सॉरी गाइज. ठीक है, आई माई मिस्टेक, सो आई एम जस्ट फिक्सिंग इट नाउ फॉर यू. सो 16 में आपका बी आंसर है, ए और डी में गलत है. 17 में अब देखते हैं गाइज, हमें क्या बताना था कि किस किस में इनको गलत यूज़ किया गया है. सो इंड्यूस ए में बिल्कुल ठीक है ये, और सी में तो मतलब बी एंड डी, तो यस, ऑप्शन सी इज योर करेक्ट आंसर अगेन. सो आई एम जस्ट फिक्सिंग इट फॉर यू एंड नाउ लेट्स डू इट राइट. मेरे खुद दिमाग से निकल गया, सॉरी, कि हमें इनकरेक्ट आंसर सेंटेंसेस ढूंढने हैं, तो माय बैड. तो आई गॉट इट नाउ अजरीना, सॉरी, आई गॉट इट नाउ गौरव, गॉट इट दिनेश. चलिए, गॉट इट हरी. चलिए शुरू करते हैं गाइस. सो वेयर हैव वी यूज द वर्ड कंसीड इनकरेक्टली. The minister conceded defeat after the election. She considered the results were not ideal. The lawyer considered the witness to be innocent, or he refused to concede any territory in the negotiation. Very good, Gaurav. Guys, what is the meaning of the word concede? To accept डिफीट, हार मान जाना, या गोल खाना जैसे हम बोलते हैं. तो हार मान जाना, एडमिट करना, कोई चीज़ एक्सेप्ट करना कि ये मुझसे गलती हुई है, या अपनी हार को स्वीकारना. So the minister conceded the defeat after the election. This is correct. She conceded that the results were not ideal. This is correct. The lawyer considered the witness to be innocent. No. He refused to concede any territory. That means give up any territory. So this is also correct. So give up, or to accept defeat, or to admit that you've done something wrong, that is called concede. So only option C was incorrect here. Very good, Dinesh. Keep it up, dear. No, option A was the correct answer. Only option C had used it incorrectly. So conceding defeat is correct. She admitted that the results were not ideal, and he refused to give up, concede any territory. So option A was your correct answer. Next question, guys. Question number 19. Secure. So we have used the word secure. Let's look at the sentences. She managed to secure a high-paying job. The windows were secured tightly before the storm. He felt emotionally secure in the new relationship. The evidence was secure in its intentions. Yes, guys, what should be the correct answer here? See, guys, she managed to secure a high-paying job. Yes, the windows were secured tightly before the storm. Correct. He felt emotionally secure. That is also correct. The evidence was secure in its intentions. This was incorrect. So option A again. Option A is your correct answer. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Hari. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Azirana. Very well done. So secure is correctly used in first three sentences. She managed to secure a high-paying job. That means to grab. The windows were secured. That means they were locked. And he felt emotionally secure, emotionally protected. But the evidence was secure in its intentions. No sense. Option D was incorrect. Alright, very good, Gaurav. Chaliye, question number 20. Apprehend. So we have to find which of the sentences has not used the word apprehend correctly. So the officer apprehended the apprehended the suspect near the train station. She failed to apprehend the gravity of the situation. The child was apprehended by the magic show. He could apprehend the painting's symbolism instantly. Yes, guys. Very good. Please guys do write the question number as well. अब वो सारी चैट्स में I get confused कब कौन से क्वेश्चन का आंसर कर रहे हो. So please do write the question number. Thank you Shreya. Thank you Guru Raja. Thank you Hari. Very well done, guys. The officer apprehended. Apprehend has two meanings. One is to take someone into custody, and second is to understand something. So the officer apprehended the suspect near the train station. Correct. She failed to apprehend the gravity of the situation to understand. That's also correct. The child was apprehended by the magic show. Incorrect. He could apprehend the painting's symbolism instantly. Understand. So that's also correct. Only option C was incorrect. So option B is your correct answer. Very good, Yuvraj. Very good, Gaurav. Very good, Dinesh. Very well done, Hari. Keep it up, guys. Proud of you. Good. Chaliye, again back to double fillers. So ये अच्छे question थे. I hope they will help you in your understanding के how to solve such questions. Very good, Dinesh. Chaliye guys, so back to double fillers again. Despite facing severe criticism from multiple stakeholders, the committee chairperson remained dash in her decision and refused to dash the proposed reforms. So despite facing severe criticism from multiple stakeholders, the committee chairperson remained impulsive, indifferent, steadfast, aggressive or inconsistent in her decision and refused to validate, introduce, retract, refine or explain the proposed reforms. नहीं हरी. Yes guys, what is impulsive? Impulsive जो एकदम से एक्शन लेता है, मतलब एकदम से भड़क जाता है, तो इम्पल्सिव वो होता है, इम्पल्सिव बिहेवियर होता है. इनडिफरेंट जिसको कोई फ़र्क ही नहीं पड़ता, तो इसको कोई फ़र्क ही नहीं पड़ता तो फिर वो रिफ्यूज़ टू इंट्रोड्यूस क्यों करेगी जो प्रपोज्ड रिफॉर्म्स है. स्टेड फास्ट होता है अडिग रहना, अपनी पोजीशन पे अड़े रहना. एग्रेसिव इनकंसिस्टेंट आपको पता ही है. सो द करेक्ट आंसर इज नॉट इम्पल्सिव और इनडिफरेंट और एग्रेसिव और इनकंसिस्टेंट. शी स्टूड steadfast in her decision, adig rehna, and refused to retract the proposed reforms. So option C is your correct answer. Very good Anjali, very good Guru Raja, very good Gaurav, well tried Hari, very good Rajnikant, very good Gaurav. Yes. All right guys, question number 21. The phrase now okay, some new questions. Idioms and phrase. Okay, so identify the sentence where the idiom or phrase is misused in the sentence where it has not been used correctly. So let's also try some idioms and phrases based questions. So the phrase is to call the shots. So let's look at the sentence and we have to find where in which sentence it has not been used correctly. So again guys, remember where it has been misused. So ever since the merger, it's the new CEO who calls the shots. Second, he was too nervous to call the shots during his first board meeting. And third, the trainee was asked to call the shots on company restructuring. Exactly Gaurav. So context भी हमें देखना होता है. Very good Azarina. Keep it up. And guys जल्दी से like कर लीजिए सेशन को. बहुत कंजूस हो यार आप लोग, ठीक है. फेस्टिवल सीजन में भी आप लाइक्स नहीं देते हो. So don't forget to like the session and subscribe if you're here for the first time. And if you want the PDFs of these sessions, you can join our Telegram channel. The link is given in the description of the video. Very good Anjali. Well tried Shreya. Very good Rajni. सबके अलग अलग आंसर आ रहे हैं. Very good Guru Raja. Yes guys, to call the shots means to take the decisions. So to make decisions. So ever since the merger, it's the new CEO who calls the shots. This is correct. Now we have to find where it has not been used correctly. He was too nervous to call the shots during his first board meeting, or the trainee was asked to call the shots on company restructuring. Trainee को बोलेंगे वो कि वो shots ले. Does not make any sense. He was too nervous to call the shots during his first board meeting. फर्स्ट बोर्ड मीटिंग में वो अच्छा पहली उसकी मीटिंग थी, बोर्ड मेंबर बन गया था लेकिन वो डिसीजन नहीं लेना चाहता था. ही वाज टू नर्वस. सो दिस इज आल्सो करेक्ट. सो ओनली ऑप्शन सी इज करेक्ट. ऑप्शन बी इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. Very well done, guys. So make sure that you look at the options given to you, correctly. Then your option B is correct, Gaurav. Very good, Gaurav. Very good, Hari. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Shreya. Keep it up. ठीक है, तो यू हैव टू फाइंड कि किस सेंटेंस में इस फ्रेज को या ईडियम को गलत यूज किया गया है. सो ओनली ऑप्शन सी वाज द करेक्ट आंसर. ठीक है, चलिए गाइस, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. फ्रेज टू पुट ऑन होल्ड. Yes, guys, to put on hold. The minister's visit was put on hold due to poor weather. The decision to invest was put on hold pending legal approval, and the doctor put the patient on hold while she examined the report. आरआरबी शर्मा यार, तब क्या करते हो तुम? आरआरबी की डेट्स आ चुकी हैं. आईबीपीएस के कैलेंडर जाके वेबसाइट पे देखो, आरआरबी की डेट्स ऑलरेडी कैलेंडर आ चुका है इस साल का. ठीक है, 2026 में आएंगी, जो हर साल आती हैं. ठीक है, और अभी स्टार्ट करोगे तो अभी बहुत टाइम है अगले साइकिल के लिए. अभी आपके पास 9 महीने पड़े हैं. सो स्टार्ट टुडे एंड प्रिपेयर वेल. Again, option B. Very good, guys. The minister's visit was put on hold. Put on hold means to basically pause something, right? So to pause something or to put on hold means to basically not do something. So the minister's visit was put on hold. Correct. The decision was to invest was put on hold. Correct. The doctor put the patient on hold. You put a call on hold, not a patient on hold. So only option C was incorrect. Option B again was your correct answer. Very well done, guys. You don't put the patient on hold, Anjali. Patient को hold पे कैसे रखोगे? Temporarily paused. Yes. So you pause a patient. You pause an action, or you pause some reaction, or you pause something that you've planned. Next question, guys. Question number 24. To bite the bullet. Yes, guys. She decided to bite the bullet and apologize first. The company bit the bullet and invested in sustainable technologies. And the police bit the bullet from the suspect's weapon. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Hari. She decided to bite the bullet and apologize first. To bear something, So basically, this is incorrect. The police bit the bullet from the suspect's weapon. This is absolutely incorrect. The company bit the bullet. That means yes. So again, this was the company bit the bullet. This is correct. So B is correct. She decided to bite the bullet and apologize first. That means she राइट. तो आई थिंक फिर ऑप्शंस में वही बचता है अपना कि ए एंड बी. तो ए और बी में करेक्ट है, तो फिर आई थिंक सी इज द ओनली इनकरेक्ट ऑप्शन, गाइस. सो ऑप्शन ए इज द करेक्ट आंसर. यस. सो टू बाइट द बुलेट का बेसिकली मतलब क्या होता है, गाइस? लेट मी ऑल्सो कंफर्म इट फॉर यू. Bite the bullet means to face a difficulty and grapple with it without avoiding it. Example, जैसे he decided to bite the bullet and confront his boss about the unfair treatment. So to face difficulty and grapple with it without avoiding it. क्या मतलब मुश्किल झेलना, right? Yes, guys. So option A is the correct answer. चलिए next question. In the pipeline. ये तो आपने बहुत सुना होगा. You must have heard this a lot. In the pipelines, when something is in the pipeline, right? So your sentences are several important bills are in the pipeline awaiting approval. The company has 5 new smartphones in the pipeline for release. The complaint was resolved in the pipeline before reaching the court. This is an easy one here. I'm sure you'll do very well, at least in this question. All of you. Yes, guys. So what is in the pipeline? No, Ashish, in the pipeline means when something is pending, pending in, pending to be approved or pending to be launched, something like that. So A was correct. Several important bills are in the pipeline awaiting approval. Correct. The company has 5 new smartphones in the pipeline for release. That means they're waiting in the pipeline. So they're still under production. And the complaint was resolved in the pipeline does not make any sense. So option C was incorrect. Again, option A is your correct answer. Very good, Azarina. Very good, Anjali. Very good, Rajnikant. Very well done, Hari. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Shri. Keep it up, guys. Chaliye, next question, guys. The phrase is throw in the towel. Yes, guys. What is the meaning of the phrase or the idiom throw in the towel? The sentences are after multiple failed attempts, she finally threw in the towel. Second, the company decided to throw in the towel after successive losses. And the boxer threw in the towel to win the championship. कोई बात नहीं आशीष, हो जाते हैं ऐसी गलतियां. वी आर फाइंडिंग वेयर इट इज मिसयूज्ड. वेरी गुड रजनीकांत, फाइनली यू आर राइट. What is throw in the towel means, guys? To very good, Anjali. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Shreya. Very well done, guys. But अब की बार गलत हो गया आंसर. थ्रो इन द टाल का मतलब होता है टू एक्सेप्ट डिफीट. ठीक है. सो आफ्टर मल्टीपल फेल्ड अटेम्प्ट शी फाइनली थ्रो इन द टाल. शी गिव अप. सो गिव अप मीन्स टू थ्रो इन द टाल. द कंपनी डिसाइडेड टू थ्रो इन द टाल आफ्टर सक्सेसिव लॉसेस. तो उन्होंने हार मान ली. द कंपनी डिसाइडेड टू थ्रो इन द टाल मतलब टू गिव अप. ओके. तो आप उस सेंस में कह रहे हो. तो थ्रो आउट नहीं, टू बेसिकली गिव अप. तो द कंपनी डिसाइडेड टू गिव अप आफ्टर सक्सेसिव लॉसेस. बार बार नुकसान. ठीक है, चलो फेयर इनफ. द बॉक्सर तो विन द चैंपियनशिप के लिए थ्रो इन द टाल थोड़ी होगा. तो यस, ऑप्शन सी इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. आई अंडरस्टूड योर पर्सपेक्टिव. बट नॉर्मली हम कंपनीज के लिए बोलते नहीं है ऐसा, कहते कंपनी थ्रो इन द टाल. थ्रो इन द टाल जब कंपटीशन में जब कोई हार जाता है ना, उसको तब हम बोलते हैं टू गिव अप बेसिकली. But still doable, manageable. So option C, yes, is correct answer. Very well done, guys. Chaliye, next question. Let's come to double fillers, guys. The tribunal's ruling was seen as a dash moment, not only because it altered legal precedent, but also because it dashed public discourse. Yes, guys. The tribunal's ruling was seen as a dash moment, not only because it altered legal precedent, but also because it dashed public discourse. So the tribunal's ruling was seen as a defining moment, passing moment, decisive moment, trivial moment, or cautious moment. इस दो ही ऑप्शन बन सकते थे यहाँ पे. पासिंग मोमेंट कुछ नहीं होता, ट्रिवियल मतलब मामूली सी बात. कॉशियस मूवमेंट डजंट मेक एनी सेंस. डिफाइनिंग मूवमेंट और डिसाइसिव मूवमेंट, नॉट ओनली बिकॉज इट ऑल्टर्ड लीगल प्रेसिडेंट, कि भाई आज तक जो चलता है ना ही सिर्फ उसने उसको बदला, बट ऑल्सो बिकॉज इट डैश पब्लिक डिस्कोर्स. इट इन्विगरेटेड, उन्होंने लोगों को भी खुश किया, या सिंप्लीफाइड पब्लिक डिस्कोर्स. व्हाट डू यू से, गाइस? No, guys, the correct answer is not C. Its correct answer is option A. Very good, Shreya. So guys, it was a defining moment. कि ट्रिब्यूनल ने जो रूलिंग जो डिसीजन दिया वो एक डिफाइनिंग मोमेंट था. ना ही सिर्फ इसलिए क्योंकि उसने लीगल प्रेसिडेंट चेंज कर दिया, लेकिन लोगों का जो डिस्कशन था, लोगों में डिस्कशन भी जगाया इस बारे में. So not simplified, it invigorated. That means it's initiated. Very good, Azarina. So it initiated public discourse, public discussion. Cautious moment और avoided कि उसने पहले लीगल प्रेसिडेंट को ऑल्टर कर दिया क्योंकि वो कॉशियस मोमेंट था. कॉशियस क्या होता है गाइस? कॉशियस वैसे लोग होते हैं. गौरव, कौन होते हैं कॉशियस? जो बहुत ही वो रहते हैं, मतलब अलर्ट रहते हैं. तो अलर्ट को बोलते हैं कॉशियस. ठीक है, केयरफुल. तो केयरफुल मोमेंट डज वुड नॉट मेक एनी सेंस हियर यार. गॉट इट गौरव, आशीष एंड जॉनी? चले guys, next question. In order to dash transparency and accountability, the board introduced a new policy that dash public disclosure to disclosure of all major transactions. In order to dash transparency and accountability, the board introduced a new policy that dash public disclosure of all major transactions. In order to conceal, ensure, enhance, limit or provide transparency and accountability, the board introduced a new policy that forbids, undermines, mandates, ignores or questions disclosure of all major transactions. Very good, Hari. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Anjali. Yes guys, देखो, अगर बोर्ड डिसीजन ले रहा है, नई पॉलिसी ला रहा है, तो ट्रांसपेरेंसी और अकाउंटेबिलिटी को कंसील करेगा? नो. इंश्योर कर सकता है, एनहांस कर सकता है, लिमिट नहीं करेगा. प्रोवाइड ट्रांसपेरेंसी एंड अकाउंटेबिलिटी हो सकता था, लेकिन टू व्हाट? चलो वो भी देख लेते हैं. द बोर्ड इंट्रोड्यूस न्यू पॉलिसी दैट अंडरमाइंस, जो उसको खराब करती है, क्वेश्चन करती है ट्रांसपेरेंसी को, या मैंडेट करती है. तो एलिमिनेशन मेथड यूज करो, सारे आंसर मिलेंगे गाइस आपको. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा रीडिंग हैबिट बना लो, थोड़ा सा इनके प्रैक्टिस में आ जाओ, यू विल बी एबल टू सॉल्व देम. सो इन ऑर्डर टू एनहांस ट्रांसपेरेंसी एंड अकाउंटेबिलिटी, द बोर्ड इंट्रोड्यूस्ड अ न्यू पॉलिसी दैट मैंडेट्स, जो जरूरी, जो कंपलसरी करता है कि पब्लिक डिस्क्लोजर हो सारी मेजर ट्रांजेक्शन्स का. सो ऑप्शन सी वाज योर करेक्ट आंसर. नो एजरीना, नोट अंडरमाइंस. Undermine is to basically weaken an argument. So when you say undermine, to reduce or to weaken an argument. Underscore is to highlight, but undermine is to weaken an argument, Azarina. Got it? Chaliye. Next question guys, question number 29. The panel was deeply dashed by the witnesses' inconsistent testimony, which only served to dash doubts about his credibility. The panel was deeply dashed by the witnesses' inconsistent testimony, concerned by, impressed by, disillusioned by, perplexed by or convinced by the witnesses' inconsistent testimony, which only served to resolve, magnify, remove, reinforce or reduce doubts about his credibility. All the very best, Hari. Keep up the good work there. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Gaurav. इनकंसिस्टेंट टेस्टिमनी मतलब वो बार बार अपनी बयान बदल रहा था, तो उससे पैनल को क्या लगेगा? दे वर कंसर्न्ड बाय, हो सकता है इम्प्रेस तो नहीं होंगे, डिसइल्यूजन, भ्रमित हो जाएंगे वो, और उनकी क्रेडिबिलिटी रिमूव हो जाएगी. नो. परप्लेक्स्ड, कंफ्यूज्ड, यस. कन्विंस्ड बाय, नो. सो दे वर कंसर्न्ड और परप्लेक्स्ड बाय विटनेसेस इनकंसिस्टेंट. अब देखो परप्लेक्स याद होगा ना आपको, क्या होता है परप्लेक्स? कंफ्यूज, राइट, कंफ्यूजिंग. सो द पैनल वाज डीपली concerned या perplexed by the witnesses inconsistent testimony which only serve to resolve. resolve क्या होता है? दृढ़ता से बात करना. resolution लेते हैं ना, resolution, resolve. तो serve to resolve doubts या reinforce doubts, जिसने और doubts बढ़ा दिए. so yes, option D is your correct answer. very good, Azrina. very good, Gururaj. very good, Gaurav. very good, Shreya. keep it up guys. चले, question number 30. Though his explanation was technically accurate, it lacked the necessary dash to make the concept dash to non-specialist audiences. Though his explanation was technically accurate, it lacked the necessary simplicity, ambiguity, depth, urgency or vocabulary to make the concept intelligible, accessible, applicable, relevant or contextual to non-specialist audiences. Very well done, guys. So ambiguity, ambiguous means confusing. Depth चाहिए, depth तो है ही, वो technical accurate है, urgency नहीं. So though his explanation was technically accurate, it lacked the necessary simplicity or vocabulary to make the concept contextual to the non-specialist audience intelligible, मतलब to be apprehended, to be understood. So yes, option A is your correct answer. No, Guru Raja, not C. It lacked the necessary depth. No, it had the depth. It was technically accurate. But to make the concept applicable to non-specialist audiences, audience सुनते हैं यार, so they have to understand it. So option A is your correct answer. Alright guys, now let's try to solve a cloze test today, and let's see if we are able to use the concept of elimination in the cloze test as well. So a method of elimination is the best trick to learn. So guys, how do you solve cloze test? You are given a paragraph with 5 blanks and you are supposed to find out the right words for the right blanks. So first what you do is you read the whole passage. You read the whole paragraph, understand the underlying theme, tone of the passage, and then you choose your options. So first let's read it together, guys. In the age of rapid digital transformation, the concept of privacy has been significantly dashed. What was once considered personal is now often dashed through social media, online transactions, and smart technologies. Governments and corporations alike are dashed massive amounts of data, often without explicit consent. In response, privacy advocates argue that existing regulations are dash and insufficient, demanding a new legal framework to protect our citizens. However, achieving a balance between innovation and privacy remains an ongoing dash. Yes, guys, now we've understood what the passage is about. It's about right to privacy and how privacy is infringed with the help of digital transformation. So now let's read the blank and now let's try to solve it. In the age of rapid digital transformation, the concept of privacy has been significantly preserved, undermined, extended, disregarded, या enhanced. What do you say, guys? प्रिजर्व किया जाता है, अब ये होता है जब आप पैसेज बिना पढ़े आंसर करते हो, गाइस. गॉट इट श्रेय? इसलिए प्रॉब्लम आती है जब आप बिना पढ़े आंसर करते हो इन क्वेश्चंस का. ठीक है, पूरा पैसेज पढ़ के फिर टोन समझ के करना होता है. तो इन द एज ऑफ रैपिड डिजिटल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ प्राइवेसी हैज बीन सिग्निफिकेंटली प्रिजर्व्ड. वो तो आगे बोल रहा है कि लोगों की प्राइवेसी कोई नहीं रखता. अंडरमाइंड, एक्सटेंडेड, नो. एनहांस्ड, नो. डिसरिगार्डेड हो सकता था या अंडरमाइंड हो सकता था. डिसरिगार्ड जिसकी कोई केयर नहीं करता है, अंडरमाइंड जिसको खराब कर देते हैं. तो इट हैज़ बीन सिग्निफिकेंटली अंडरमाइंड, जिसका कोई ध्यान नहीं दे रहा. ऑप्शन बी इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. वेरी गुड गुरु राजा, वेरी गुड श्रेय, वेरी गुड अजरीना, वेरी गुड आशीष. कीप इट अप. वेरी गुड गौरव. नहीं गौरव, ये डी नहीं, ये बी होगा. डिसरिगार्ड होता है किसी की कही हुई बात को ना मानना. ठीक है, वो होता है डिसरिगार्ड करना. ठीक है, तो मतलब रिगार्ड करना मतलब मानना, रिगार्ड करते हो इसको मतलब जिसका इज्जत करते हो. डिसरिगार्ड मतलब जिसकी कोई बात नहीं मानते. लेकिन यहाँ बात मानने वाली नहीं थी, यहाँ पे थी कि उसको अंडरमाइन किया गया है, मतलब उसकी इंपॉर्टेंस को कम किया गया है, खराब किया गया है. सो ऑप्शन बी वॉज करेक्ट. वेरी गुड रजनीकांत. चलेगा इस नेक्स्ट ब्लैंक. Blank number 32. What was once considered personal is now often dashed through social media, online transactions, and smart technologies. What was once considered personal is now often monetized, concealed, exaggerated, encrypted, or restrained through social media, online transactions, and smart technologies. देखो, प्राइवेसी है तो छुपाया तो नहीं जाएगा, तो कंसील्ड गलत है, इनक्रिप्टेड गलत है, रिस्ट्रेंड भी मतलब कॉन्टेक्चुअली इनकरेक्ट है, मोनेटाइज्ड और एग्जैजरेटेड. गाइस, मोनेटाइज जब आप पैसे कमाते हो उससे. सो व्हाट वाज once considered personal is now often monetized through social media, online transactions, and smart technologies, और exaggerated है बढ़ा चढ़ा के बताना. So yes, it is often monetized today. So nothing is personal anymore. So it is monetized through social media, online transaction, and smart technologies. Next blank, guys. Question number 33. Governments and corporations are alike are dash massive amounts of data, often without explicit consent. Governments and corporations alike are distributing, accumulating, scrutinizing, verifying, or relinquishing massive amounts of data without explicit consent. Yes, guys, blank number 33. Governments and corporations alike are dash massive amounts of data, often without explicit consent, distributing, accumulating, scrutinizing, verifying, or relinquishing. Guys, distributing data, they're not distributing data without consent. They're not scrutinizing data. They're not verifying data. They're not relinquishes enjoying data. They're accumulating data. Big data mining जिसको बोलते हैं, guys. Have you heard of the context data mining? All whatever you do, all your your inputs on your smartphones are taken in as data and analyzed, and then solutions are created, or maybe they're used for different purposes. So accumulating, option B, is the correct answer, not scrutinizing. Scrutinizing is verifying, checking if it is right or wrong. Got it, Dinesh? So it is not distributing data without consent. They are accumulating, they are collecting your data without your consent. Okay. Blank number 34, guys. In response, privacy advocates argue that existing regulations are dash and insufficient, demanding a new legal framework to protect citizens. So in response, privacy advocates argue that, जो privacy के advocates हैं वो argue करते हैं, existing regulations are robust and insufficient, obsolete, adaptable, empirical, or prevalent. Very well done, guys. See, the regulations are robust. That means they are good. No. Obsolete, outdated, yes. Adaptable, no. Empirical, empirical is an adjective, so they're not empirical. Empirical is something which is proven over the period of time, and prevalent, something which has been going on for a very long period of time. The correct answer is obsolete, outdated. So in response, privacy advocates argue that the existing regulations are obsolete and insufficient, demanding a new legal framework to protect citizens. The last blank, guys. However, achieving a balance between innovation and privacy remains an ongoing contradiction, objective, dilemma, framework, or resolution. Yes, guys, quickly. This is an easy one. This I think all of you can do. However, achieving a balance between innovation and privacy remains an ongoing contradiction, objective, dilemma, framework, or resolution. Very good, Karan. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Gaurav. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Dinesh. Very well done, guys. So, however, now this is a contradiction part. Now, if they stop mining data, there will not be any innovation. Now, if they mine data, there is a concerns of privacy. So, achieving a balance between innovation and privacy remains an ongoing contradiction. No. Objective? No. Dilemma, that means you are confused which you should prefer. Framework? No. Resolution? Doesn't make any sense. So yes, dilemma is the correct answer. Very good, Anushwa. Very good, Azarina. Very well done, guys. Keep it up. So close test आप अच्छा कर रहे हो, बट डबल फिलर्स में और थोड़ा सा और प्रैक्टिस की मुझे लग रहा है ज़रूरत की, मतलब इम्प्रूवमेंट की ज़रूरत है, right? Chale, guys, let's again come back to correct usage of words. So you are given a word and you have to find where this word is used incorrectly. Again, remember, guys, you have to find in which sentences has this word been used incorrectly. All right. So the word is assume. So let's look at the sentences, guys. We must assume responsibility for our actions. She assumed the role of an interim manager. The trial was assumed to be conclusive. Don't assume that everyone shares your perspective. You have to find in which sentence this word has been used incorrectly. Let's pick up the pace, guys. Very good, Shreya. Assume means to take on, to accept. So we must assume responsibility, correct? She assumed the role, she took on the role, yes. The trial was assumed. Grammatically, it is incorrect, guys. Was assumed to be correct. And don't assume, don't expect everyone shares your perspective. Don't think that way. So only option C was incorrect, rest all the sentences were correct. So yes, option A is your correct answer. Very well done. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Anshua. Very good, Karan. Very good, Guru Raja. Keep it up, guys. Very good, Azarina. But galat. She assumed the role. You assume some roles, right? She took on. So that is correct. The next question, guys. Question number 37. Dictate. So the word is dictate. Let's look at the sentences. Market trends dictate the pricing strategy of modern businesses. She dictated a letter to her assistant. His attitude dictated the entire room with confidence, and the boss dictated every detail of the project. Very well done. See, guys, dictate. The market trends dictate the pricing strategy. Dictate has two meanings. One is to, word by word to tell something, that is dictation, and dictator. Now, when you control something, so the market trends dictate, correct? She dictated the letter, correct? His attitude dictated the entire room with confidence, no. The boss dictated every detail of the project, correct? So, only option C was incorrect. Option B is your correct answer. Elimination method, guys, elimination method, right? Remember this. All right, guys, next question. Next word is compel. So the sentences are his compassion compelled him to volunteer. Okay, the contract compels both parties to uphold their terms. She was compelled into a trap by flattery, and the smell of the food compelled him to walk away. Again, guys, very good. See, his compassion compelled is to force. That means his compassion forced him to volunteer. The contract compels both. That means they are forced to do so. She was compelled into a trap by flattery. No, that's incorrect. The smell of food compelled. That means forced him to walk away. So only again option C was incorrect. Option A is your correct answer. Very well done, guys. I think you've got the hang of it. Next question, guys. Reflect. So the sentences are the report reflects positively on the department's performance. She reflected the accusations back towards her critics. His speech reflected a deep understanding of the crisis, and the mirror reflected his image perfectly. Very well done, guys. See, reflect. It has again two meanings. Therefore, reflects, shows off. She reflected the accusation. I think the deflected would be the word, not reflected. His speech reflected a deep understanding, shows, and the mirror reflected. That means to again use as a mirror. So only option B was incorrect. Option A is the correct answer once again. Very well done, guys. Next question, guys. Question number 40. Reinforce. So let's look at the sentences. The steel beams reinforced the building structure. She reinforced her argument with statistics. His behavior reinforced the negative stereotype. And the factory reinforced more workers after the strike. Very good, Karan. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Guru Raja. Reinforce, to strengthen something. So the steel beams reinforce the building structure, correct. She reinforced her argument with statistics, correct. His behavior reinforced the negative stereotype, correct. The factory reinforced more workers, not reinforced, hired or something, right? So option D was incorrect. Only option D is correct. So that means option A is the right answer. Very good, Gaurav. Very good, Anshua. Sorry. Very good, Guru Raja. Alright guys, let's move to another cloze test once again. Chale guys, quickly read the paragraph, right? And let's see how we can solve this. In the era of rapid technological advancement, data has emerged as a dash resource, driving everything from targeted advertising to national security operations. However, with this rise in data dependency comes an urgent need to dash concerns over privacy, ownership, and regulation. Governments worldwide are grappling with how to dash innovation while protecting the rights of individuals. Although some countries have instituted comprehensive legal frameworks, enforcement remains dash, particularly in regions with limited institutional capacity. As the global digital economy expands, the challenge will be to strike a balance between progress and dash. So again, this passage is somewhat related to what we did earlier about privacy and all that, data sovereignty, all that. So let's now read the, blank and solve it. In the era of rapid technological advancement, data has emerged as a dash resource. Obsolete resource, finite resource, strategic resource, negligible resource, or fragile resource. What do you say, guys? कोई बात नहीं गौरव, please carry on. You can watch the rest of the session later on. All the best dear and very well done. ठीक है, एंड में अपना स्कोर जरूर बताना मुझे चैट बॉक्स में. ठीक है, टेक केयर. Very good Karan, very good Anshua, very good Shreya, very good Guru Raja, very good Gaurav. Perfect. Yes guys, so in the era of rapid technological advancement, data has emerged as obsolete, matlab outdated, finite, matlab limited, strategic is very important, negligible is small, fragile is which can break easily. No. Strategic resource, driving, very good Rajnikant, driving everything from targeted advertising to national security operations. Let's go to blank number 42. However, with this rise in data dependency comes an urgent need to dash concerns over privacy, ownership, and regulation. So, however, with this rise in data dependency comes an urgent need to dismiss concerns, amplify concerns, disregard concerns, address concerns, या circulate concerns over privacy, ownership, and regulation. Very good, Karan. Very good, Anshua. Very good, Shreya. So, However, with the rise in data dependency comes an urgent need. Well done, guys. So address the concerns over privacy, ownership, and regulation. Next blank, guys. Blank number 43. Governments worldwide are grappling with how to dash innovation while protecting the rights of individuals. So governments worldwide are grappling with how to mandate innovation, replicate innovation, suppress innovation, enable innovation, or regulate innovation while protecting the rights of individuals. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Karan. Very good, Guru Raja. Yes, guys, you do not mandate, you're not compulsory or replicate innovation or suppress innovation or regulate innovation. You enable innovation while protecting the rights of individuals. So yes, option D is the correct answer. Let's move to the next blank. Question number 44. Although some countries have instituted comprehensive legal frameworks, enforcement remains dash, particularly in regions with limited institutional capacity. So enforcement remains sporadic, rigorous, consistent, compliant, or sufficient. Although some countries have instituted comprehensive legal frameworks, enforcement remains dash, particularly in regions with limited institutional capacity. Yes, guys. Compliant वो sufficient क्या होता है? Enough. वो तो आगे बोल ही रहा है. वो although से जब उसने बोला तो there is a contradiction. Although some countries have instituted comprehensive legal frameworks बना लिए हैं बहुत countries हैं, लेकिन enforcement remains sufficient. Compliant मतलब जो agree कर रहे हैं, consistent लगातार, rigorous जबरदस्त या sporadic मतलब कहीं कहीं पे, in areas where limited institutional capacity, so it is sporadic. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Karan. So it is sporadic. Sporadic is where it is not consistent everywhere. Where it is, available in some parts and unavailable in others. That is called sporadic. Got it? So enforcement remains sporadic, particularly in regions with limited institutional capacity. And last blank, guys. As the global digital economy expands, the challenge will be to strike a balance between progress and automation, surveillance, stability, accountability, and innovation. Very good, Shrey. Yes, guys, as the global digital economy expands, the challenge will be to strike a balance between progress and automation. Surveillance doesn't make sense. Stability, no. Accountability, no. The passage is referring to, privacy concerns. So there should be a balance between, see guys, there should be, he has mentioned right after blank 43. So governments worldwide are grappling with how to enable innovation while protecting the rights of individuals. So there should be a balance between progress and innovation. अगर आप ध्यान से पढ़ो तो आपको हिंट भी मिल जाए पैसेज के अंदर से ही. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Shreya. So option E is your correct answer. There should be a balance between innovation and progress. Okay? All right, guys. चलिए. Shall we move ahead? Next, guys. So now you are given mixed sentence based question. So choose the word or phrase that best completes the each sentence. So you have to find single filler based question, guys. So we have to find which blank fits the right context here. So guys, the panel was unanimous in its conclusion that the witnesses' statements were too dash to be relied upon in a matter of such significance. So the panel was unanimous. Unanimous means they were all on the same page. they had the same decision in its conclusion that the witnesses' statements were too consistent, too coherent, too ambiguous, too thorough, or too deliberate. Very good, Karan. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Guru Raja. Yes, guys, the panel was unanimous in its conclusion that the witnesses' statements were too consistent to be relied upon, कि उन पे भरोसा नहीं किया जा सकता. इतनी consistent थी वो, इतनी coherent थी, इतनी thorough थी. Deliberate क्या होता है? कोई deliberately करना मतलब जानबूझ के नहीं. Ambiguous मतलब confusing. So the panel was unanimous in its conclusion that the witnesses' statements were too ambiguous to be relied upon in a matter of such significance. Next question, guys. Question number 47. The organization's long-term goals remain dashed by its short-term financial obligations and an over-reliance on traditional revenue streams. So the organization's long-term goals remained catalyzed, bolstered, hindered, intensified, या encouraged by its short-term financial obligations and an over-reliance on traditional revenue streams. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Karan. So the organization's long-term goals, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के long-term goals क्यों अड़े रह गए? क्योंकि शॉर्ट टर्म में उनकी कुछ फाइनेंशियल ऑब्लिगेशंस थी, पैसे भरने थे, और उनका जो पुराना रेवेन्यू स्ट्रीम का जो सिस्टम था, ट्रेडिशनल रेवेन्यू स्ट्रीम सिस्टम, वो भी एक रुकावट बना रहा. सो द ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस लॉन्ग टर्म गोल्स रिमेन कैटलाइज्ड, नो. बॉल्स्टर्ड, नो. Bolstered means strengthened. Intensified, nahi. Deep. Encouraged, no. Hindered, that means they lagged behind, hindered. So they basically stopped. So the organization's long-term goals remained hindered, unfavored by its short-term financial obligations and over-reliance on traditional revenue streams. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, guys. Chaliye. Question number 48. The professor spoke with such dash that even complex theoretical concepts seemed accessible to those outside the discipline. The professor spoke with such opacity, detachment, clarity, verbosity, or ambiguity that even complex theoretical concepts seemed accessible to those outside the discipline. Very well done, Shreya. Very good, Karan. Very good, guys. See, opacity is when something is unclear. Detachment, that means you are not attached with the topic. Clarity, yes. Verbosity is when something is in excessive detail and empty words. That's verbosity. Ambiguity is again confusing. So the professor spoke with such clarity that even complex theoretical concepts seemed accessible to those outside the discipline. Very well done. Next question, guys. Although the policy appears beneficial at first glance, a deeper evaluation reveals several dash that could hinder its effectiveness. Although the policy appears beneficial at first glance, a deeper evaluation reveals several ramifications, loopholes, regulations, declarations, or mandates that could hinder its effectiveness. Yes, guys. See, the correct answer is absolutely not ramifications. Ramifications are consequences. Loopholes, right? Problems, regulations, declarations, mandates. No, loopholes is the right answer. Very well done, guys. So, although the policy appears beneficial at first glance, a deeper evaluation reveals several loopholes that could hinder its effectiveness. So, option B is your correct answer. And last, last single filler. In order to ensure fair competition, the regulatory body has issued a directive dash monopolistic practices within the sector. So in order to ensure fair competition, the regulatory body has issued a directive facilitating, condemning, circumventing, institutionalizing or necessitating monopolistic practices within the sector. Yes guys, what should be the right answer here? Very good. So the regulatory body has issued a directive facilitating monopolistic practices. Galat. Circumventing. No. Institutionalizing. No. Necessitating. No. Condemning. So that is the only word. Not in necessitating monopolistic practices क्या होती हैं अनुष्वा? जो एक ही कंपनी की मोनोपोली बना के रखे हैं, बट फेयर कंपटीशन रखना है तो क्या होगा, उनको हमें नेसेसिटेट करना पड़ेगा या कंडेम करना पड़ेगा? वेरी गुड पूर्वी. Very good, Rajnikant. So it should be condemning. Chale guys, last 10 questions for today. So you have double blanks, double fillers again. So the question is, the central bank's decision to dash interest rates was dashed by economists as a prudent move to control inflation. So the central bank's decision to raise interest rate, lower interest rate, hike interest rate, reduce interest rate or maintain interest rate was criticized by, condemned by, welcomed by, opposed by or ignored by. Right, Shreya. Very well done, guys. See, the central bank's decision to see, second blank was the giveaway. It was dashed by economists as a prudent move. That means wise move to control inflation. So criticized by, condemned by, opposed by, ignored by, or welcomed by. So the central bank's decision to hike interest rates was welcomed by economists as a prudent move to control inflation. Option प्रूडेंट मूव आगे उसने हिंट भी दिया हुआ है अनुष्वा. बी कैसे होगा गुरु राजा? They have mentioned it has been the decision to dash interest rate was dashed by economists as a prudent move to control inflation. So that means it's a good decision. So how can you use a negative element to it? Read the whole sentence to get the context, guys. तभी आप इनको eliminate कर पाओगे. Next question, guys. Despite the dash challenges in the financial sector, the governor remained dash about achieving the growth targets. Yes, guys. यस गाइस, क्या आना चाहिए? Just give me a second, guys. Alright, guys. Yes. So, despite the dash challenges in the financial sector, the governor remained dash about achieving the growth targets. Mounting challenges, declining challenges, increasing challenges, diminishing challenges, yeah, growing challenges. The governor remained pessimistic, worried, optimistic, concerned, या doubtful. I think clear answer option C है अपना. Yes, Shreya, Karan, very good. Divya, very good. Guru Raja, very good. Anushwa, very good. Rajnikant, very good. Purvi. Keep it up, guys. Proud of you. Despite the increasing challenges in the financial sector, the governor remained dash about achieving the growth target. तो वो मतलब अडिग रहा होगा, right? Despite this, तो contradiction है, तो pessimistic तो नहीं होगा, worried भी नहीं होगा, declining challenges है तो फिर परेशान क्यों होगा, concerned भी नहीं होगा, ठीक है, diminishing challenges है तो concerned क्यों होगा, doubtful भी नहीं होगा, तो option C is your correct answer. Yes. Next question, guys. Question 53. The new monetary policy framework aims to dash price stability while ensuring dash growth in the economy. So the new monetary policy framework aims to compromise, maintain, abandon, disrupt, or ignore price stability while ensuring sluggish growth, sustainable growth, rapid growth, volatile growth, या stagnant growth. Very well done, guys. The new monetary policy framework aims to ensure sluggish growth, no rapid growth, volatile growth, no stagnant growth, no. Correct answer is yes. Aims to maintain price stability while ensuring sustainable growth. Next question, guys. The banking sector's dash performance has been dashed by the implementation of stricter regulatory norms. So the banking sector's dash performance has been dashed by the implementation of stricter regulatory norms. The banking sector's poor performance has been enhanced, excellent performance has been hampered, robust performance has been facilitated, weak performance has been strengthened, or stellar performance has been undermined. Confusing? See, at least should eliminate, we can eliminate certain options, right? We can eliminate option B, we can eliminate option C, we can eliminate option number D. So the banking sector's poor performance or weak performance has been enhanced by or strengthened by. The performance has been strengthened by implementation of stricter regulatory authorities. Strengthen is when you give strength to something, or enhanced by. What do you say, guys? C? Guru Raja says A. So guys, performance is not strengthened, performance is enhanced. So you enhance a poor performance. So the banking sector's poor performance has been enhanced by stricter regulatory norms. So they have made it enhanced, they have bettered it. Strengthen is to basically give support, right? To strengthen means to bolster, to give support to something. So when you give support to weak performance, what happens? Right? So it enhances. So enhances is the better word. So that's why option A is the right answer. Next question, guys. The RBI's dash stance on digital currency reflects its dash approach towards financial innovation. So the RBI's dash stance on digital currency reflects its dash approach: rigid stance, conservative approach, flexible stance, progressive approach, hostile stance, traditional approach, cautious stance, balanced approach, yeah, aggressive stance, or reckless approach. What do you say, guys? Very good, Shrey. Good thought process. Very good, Shrey. Very good, Anushwa. Very good, Karan. Very good, Rajnikant. Very well done, guys. So the RBI's flexible stance on digital currency, that means they are flexible to accept it. It reflects its progressive approach. So conservative approach, traditional approach, reckless approach, balanced approach would not make sense because approach is either progressive or regressive, right? So option D could be possible. Cautious stance was better, but progressive is better than balanced. So yes, option B is the correct answer. Next question, guys. Question 56. The government's fiscal dash has put dash pressure on the central bank to maintain accommodative policies. The government's fiscal dash has put dash pressure on the central bank to maintain accommodative policies. So the government's fiscal surplus has put minimal pressure. The government fiscal deficit has put considerable pressure. The government's fiscal discipline has put negligible pressure. So restraint has put slight pressure. Yeah, prudence has put enormous pressure on the central bank to maintain accommodative policies. Yes, guys. Very good. I'm not very good at economics. So, guys, you tell me. Very good, Shrey. Very good, Karan. So, the government's fiscal surplus would not put pressure. Fiscal discipline would not put pressure. Restraint, prudence, again, you can eliminate all the options, guys. Correct. So, the government's fiscal deficit has put considerable pressure on the central bank to maintain accommodative policies. Very well done. Very good, guys. Keep it up. Next question. Banks are required to dash adequate capital buffers to dash against potential losses during economic downturns. So banks are required to dash adequate capital buffers, reduce, maintain, eliminate, minimize, or avoid adequate capital buffers to protect, guard, shield, secure, or defend. सरप्लस नेवर इंडिया रियलिस्टिक बात करते हैं रजनीकांत ना. Very good, Guru Raja. Banks are required to reduce capital buffers, eliminate capital buffers, minimize capital buffer. Capital buffer को कम करेंगे हम ताकि इकोनॉमिक डाउन टर्न से तो उसमें हमें नुकसान कम हो, इसलिए हम बफर को कम करेंगे या बढ़ाएंगे. तो अवॉइड भी नहीं आ सकता, यहीं से आंसर मिल जाता है. मेंटेन एडिक्वेट कैपिटल बफर्स to guard against potential losses during economic downturns. Very well done, guys. Keep it up. Amazing. Very good, Jayant, Karan, Hari, Anshua. Very good, Divya. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Purvi. Very good, Guru Raja. Keep it up, guys. And guys, I hope सबने सेशन लाइक कर लिया होगा. नहीं किया तो कर लो. It's okay. चलिए next question, guys. The dash in non-performing assets has dashed the profitability of several public sector banks. The dash in non-performing assets, NPAs. So the decline has dashed the profitability of several public sector banks. Decline in, surge in, reduction in, increase in, or fall in non-performing assets has boosted the profitability, eroded the profitability, enhanced the profitability, improved, or damaged. I think only two options are possible here, right? See, you don't see decline in NPAs and boosted the profitability. Reduction doesn't make sense. Fall doesn't make sense. So surge or increase in non-performing assets has eroded the profitability or improved the profitability of several public sector banks. Nahi, Hari. अच्छा, the reduction in non-performing assets has enhanced the profitability. ये भी एक possibility है. Sorry, मैं वैसे नहीं सोच रहा था. तो okay, now all the options are open, guys. What do you say? The decline in non-performing assets has boosted the profitability. Possible. Surge in eroded the profitability is not eroded. Erosion is gradual decrease. Reduction has enhanced the profitability. Increase in non has improved the profitability. Doesn't make sense. The fall in non has damaged the profitability. No, only A and C were possible. Yes, guys. So the decline in non-performing assets has boosted the profitability, or the reduction in non-performing assets has enhanced the profitability. What do you say? I know NPAs are bad. इतना तो यार, इतना तो पढ़ा लिखा हूँ मैं दिव्या. बट ये भी तो हो सकता है ना कि एनपीएस अगर कम होंगे तो प्रॉफिट बढ़ेगा बैंक का. वो भी तो एक पॉसिबिलिटी है. अगर नॉन परफॉर्मिंग एसेट्स कम होंगे तो बैंक का प्रॉफिट बढ़ेगा. मेक सेंस? व्हाट डू यू से? Guys, correct. C is the correct answer here. The reduction in non-performing assets has enhanced the profitability. Got it? So that is the correct choice. Option C is the right answer. No, Karan, option C. See, decline in non-performing assets has boosted the profitability, or the reduction in non-performing assets. See, it's not compulsory that when non-performing assets are less, you have higher profitability. The functioning is better, but when there are less non-performing assets, yes, your profitability is increased. So it's not boosted, it's enhanced. Specific word use, yes. Tone वही decide करना है आपने श्रेय with the help of your options. So option C is your correct answer. Very good, Purvi. So boosted is, जब आप किसी को सहारा देते हो. Enhanced is when it grows. So yes. Next question, guys. Question number 59. Financial inclusion initiatives have been dash in bringing the unbanked population into the banking sector, into the dash banking system. So the financial inclusion initiatives have been unsuccessful in bringing unbanked population into the formal banking sector, ineffective in bringing the unbanked population into the organized banking system, instrumental into the mainstream banking system, futile into the structure, or pointless. Yes, guys. Very close options. Let's see. Very good, Guru Raja. Very good, Divya. Not formal banking system, or structured banking system, or regulated banking system. It could be organized or mainstream. But the ineffective will not bring them into this. So option C is the correct answer. Financial inclusion initiatives have been instrumental in bringing the unbanked population into the mainstream banking system. Very well done, guys. And last question for today, guys. Very good, Jayant. Last question for today. The central bank's dash measures to boost liquidity have dash market confidence during the economic crisis. The central bank's dash measures to boost liquidity have dash market confidence during the economic crisis. The central bank's restrictive measures, contradictory measures, expansionary measures, tightening measures, or limiting measures. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Divya. Very good, Guru Raja. See, guys, during the economic crisis, the market confidence is undermined? No. Weakened? No. Damaged? Destroyed? No. The central bank's expansionary measures to boost liquidity have restored market confidence during the economic crisis. Very well done, guys. Option C is your correct answer. Now quickly, guys, give me your final score in the chat box. How many questions did you get right out of 60, or as many as you attempted? You can just give me a brief idea. But don't lie, guys. There is no prize or kaun banega karodpati. You'll be winning any, anything. It's just for your own sake. So let me know how much did you score finally, and if you haven't watched the whole session, watch it again, and then let me know your score in the comment section of the video. And guys, this is your homework question. You have to answer this this question in the comment section of the video. So just tell me the option choice, which option would be correct in this sentence. The RBI's dash monetary transmission mechanism has been dash by the prevalence of administered pricing in key sectors, thereby attenuating the efficacy of policy rate adjustments. Good question. And guys, lovely to have all of you here. Now we have launched a special Shubh Navratri offers. Now your savings should increase, and as the government is decreasing the GST, we are also giving you a flat discount, reducing our costs. So you can avail 75% flat discount for just in the next 2 days. Only for the next 2 days, guys, till 25th of September, you'll have this sale where we are offering flat 75% discount on our courses. The coupon code is capital festival 75. And how you can enroll in this, guys, although the link is given in the description of the video, but let me show you another easy way to go about it. Guys, you go to your browser and type edutap.in. Just type edutap.in and you will land on our homepage. You'll see all the courses reflected to you on the home screen. The first tab is for RBI Grade B courses. Click on that, scroll down, and you'll see all the combo courses for RBI Grade B for this year, as well as if you're preparing for next year. So RBI IRDI, RBI IRD, NABARD, for phase 1, phase 2. So look at these courses, make a wise decision, and we are offering flat 75% discount on these courses. So the coupon code is festival75 capital, and this sale is valid only till day after tomorrow. So come join us, streamline your preparation, and make your journey productive and fruitful for yourself. All right, 6 wrong, 1 skip, 53 out of 60. Could have done better. Very good, Shreya. Keep it up. I'm proud of you. 6 out of 7, Jayant. Not bad. Could have done. Just watch the whole the video and then let me know the final score. 7 wrong, 1 skip, 52. Very good, Guru Raja. Amazing. Keep it up, guys. And don't worry, guys, if you scored low, that is perfectly all right. It's okay to, identify and address your mistakes, address the concerns that you come across, and then work on them. So that is the purpose of these ultra sessions, guys, ultra marathon sessions. And there will be another session day after tomorrow, wherein we'll be targeting, some other sections of the paper like comprehension, rearrangement, parajumbles, sentence reshuffle, word swap. So right, we'll do all those questions, practice all those questions just like this. So I hope this has helped you in your preparation and in your journey ahead. And I hope this will go a long way to inspire you, to motivate you, to to push you towards your preparation for your vocabulary part. Thank you, Rajnikant. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you, Swami. Only 6 wrong or 6 right only, Rajnikant? I think 6 wrong, probably. But you will improve with time. You will improve. It will go a long way. It takes some time to get used to the vocabulary of this level, this standard. So start with the reading habit and cover all the components. You will be able to do it. So guys, if you have any doubts, if you have any queries regarding anything at all, you can always call us on this number during the office hours, which is 8146207241, or you can also drop us an email at hello@edutap.co.in. So that's it for today, guys. Keep on working hard, keep on giving your best, and I'm sure you will come out with flying colors. So having said that, I'll take your leave for today. I'll see you again day after tomorrow with another lecture. And we conduct these sessions every day at 6 p.m. So don't forget to watch them live and enjoy these sessions and prepare for your exam as well. So keep up the good work, guys. Take care.